Hi, Kevin Ray here with Olympia Moto Sports Apparel, and in this product demo video we're going to be checking out all the features and benefits found in our new Alpha Mesh Tech jacket. This jacket offers sportswear-inspired urban military type styling, but it doesn't sacrifice all the key elements you've come to expect from Olympia Motorsports riding gear. This is a true 3 to 4 season riding jacket and will cover just about any kind of riding style. Now it's also equipped with our system design, and what that means is it ships with a 2-stage over/under rain jacket. So please stand by for all the great details on our new Alpha Mesh Tech jacket. Now we're going to cover some of the features and components found in our Alpha Mesh Tech jacket. Now let's start with the shell fabric of the jacket. Now this is cut in a combination of authentic DuPont Cadora and ballistic airflow mesh panels. Now this is real Cadora, it's not imitation Cadora, it's not polyester, it's the real deal. It's authentic Cadora. So let's start with that. You'll find that of course up at the shoulders and the side arms. We have the Cadora at the elbows. We've also got it pieced into the front torso for stability. I'm going to flip it around in the back. You'll notice we also have Cadora across the back yoke and down the back spine. It also covers the seat. And you'll notice it's got a nice drop back detail here. So now let's move on to the interior of the jacket. It's got a silky airflow mesh lining in here. Now that's a great feature because you're wearing this without the liner system. You've got airflow into the jacket. It's going to go right through the ballistic mesh, through the silky airflow, and get right to your body. So it's great cooling properties with this jacket. Now it also comes with a 2-stage over/under rain jacket that we're going to cover a little bit later in the video. Now let's talk about the protectors in this jacket. It comes with CE certified armor. Of course, you've got that at the shoulders and the elbows, and in the back it's got an articulated back protector that will roll with you. So if you're riding in a forward leaning position, you're going to get lots of flex. All of our protectors are multi-jointed and they're very flexible and very comfortable. So now moving up to the collar, you'll notice we trimmed the collar out in neoprene. So this is a great detail because when you're doing multiple head turns, and we all do, we're all checking for traffic, this is going to prevent chafing. It's very nice, it's very comfortable. So let's move on to some of the zippers on the jacket. Let's start with the front here. It's got a nice heavy-duty YKK front zip. We've got our new extended front pull on here, so this is great. So if you need to grab this with your gloves, it's very easy to do. It's also got 2 side entry hand pockets here, hand warmer pockets. It's great for storing your personal gear. It's also got those nice pulls on it. And then we've got 2 upper chest pockets. These are very nice deep pockets here for storage, and 2 lower flat pockets. So it's got a lot of great pocketing, a lot of great storage on this jacket. Now moving into the interior, you'll notice there's also a nice stash pocket underneath the inside placket. Now let's talk about the nighttime aspect of riding here for a little safety. This is also suited out with 3M Scotch-Lite piping. You'll find that across the front yoke. I'll move this around. We also have 3M piping across the back yoke. There's a nice insert at the collar, and at the side arms what we've done a heat weld detail here. So that's some great reflective detailing. So that covers all your major features and benefits in your new Alpha Mesh Tech jacket. Now we're going to cover some of the custom fit detailing offered in our Alpha Mesh Tech jacket. Now we realize that all riders are built a little bit differently, and for that reason we engineer a lot of different fit detailing into our garments, and we refer to this as custom fit detailing. So let's start with the waist of this jacket here. Let me just turn this just around here so you can see what's happening with the waist detail. You'll notice we have 2 waist adjuster straps here. Now the waist measurement's nice and generous, but if you're a little bit on the thin side, you've got plenty of room here to pull these tabs in and out. You can adjust the waist in and out about 8 inches. So I mean, that's just a great custom fit detail. Now moving on to the arm adjuster straps, like on all Olympia jackets, this offers our nice long sleeve adjuster strap here. It's a Velcro mechanism. Okay, it's got 2 elastic bands here for some extra stretch, and the nice thing about this is you can also pull these protectors on nice and tight where they need to be on your elbow. So you have a little thinner arm, you can pull that in nice and tight. Now moving down to the cuff, we've done more of a military type style cuff on this jacket, but it's still quite functional. We put a nice long piece of Velcro here, and our adjuster strap is really nice and long here, so you can really get that cuff nice and tight where you need it to be. Now moving up to the collar, it's got a nice generous collar height here, not too tall, but just great to ward off sunburn, things like that. Let's look at the neck closure detail here. I'm going to open this up a little bit. You'll notice this is a microfiber line collar, and our collar tab simply folds back on a piece of Velcro here, so there's no snaps to fool with, no loops and hooks to fool around with. This is something you can do on the fly. Very simple mechanism. Now this jacket also has a draw cord detail down at the bottom, so if you need to cinch the bottom in a little bit tighter, you can do that. So that covers all of our custom fit detailing on our Alpha Mesh Tech jacket. Now we're going to cover all the features found in the liner jacket system that ships with your Alpha outshell. Now this is liner system, as I mentioned in the intro of this video. It can be worn both over or under the outshell. So for you guys who do a lot of rain riding and want to stay dry, you want to keep your outshell dry, you can simply pull this over the top of your outshell. It's a great feature and it's exclusive to OMS. So let's start with the shell fabric here. This liner jacket is cut in ripstop nylon. It's very lightweight, very packable, but also breathable. You'll also note that it has seam seal tape on all the seams. That's your waterproof protection. Now we're going to move to the front placket of the jacket. Let me show you how this works. All right, I've already got this unzipped, but you'll note there's a top placket, there's also an interior placket, so when rain tries to penetrate this, comes in this side. There's also a fold back detail on the other placket that will channel rain right out. Now let's move up to the collar. The collar's trimmed out in a nice soft microfiber, so again for multiple head turns you're going to be very comfortable. Moving down to the cuff here, we finished the cuff off. It's a nice wide cuff. It'll fit easily over the outshell, but you can also cinch this down nice and tight where you need it to be, especially if you're rain riding. That's a great detail. Let me flip it around in the back. You'll notice it's also got a nice drop back detail. Now while I have this turned around, you'll notice that it's got 3M Scotch-Lite piping across the back. That's great for nighttime riding, and it's got a reflective heat transfer print right here on the back. Now the jacket also offers 2 side entry pockets here for stashing personal gear. It's also got 2 side adjuster straps. So again, when you have it in that sportswear mode, you want to pull in a little tighter. However you need to adjust it, you can do it with this jacket. Now let me show you the setup, how I've got this set up for rain riding. You'll notice now what I have done here is I've got this outshell, I've got it pulled, the liner, I've got it pulled over the outshell of your Alpha jacket. And I'm going to unzip this. Let me open this up. You'll notice your Alpha jacket shell is underneath, and I've got the shell of the liner pulled over the top. Now you'll notice that I've taken the liner out of here, the insulation, and I've put it inside the Alpha jacket. So if you're rain riding in cold weather, this would be the setup. Have your insulation in here, you pull the liner jacket over top of your Alpha outshell. For hot weather riding, you can pull this out, use it in the same configuration. Bottom line is, if you're rain riding, you're going to stay nice and dry on all occasions. This liner jacket allows this to function in a lot of different ways, so you got lots of great options with this liner system. Our Alpha jacket is offered in 2 great colors. You've got your slate gray hanging here, and over here on the mannequin is our Loden color, which is a nice mix between brown and olive drab. Great menswear color. As I mentioned, it also comes with a wearable sportswear piece. You can wear it over under the outshell. Great liner system. And again, if you're looking for a sportswear inspired motorcycle jacket that actually functions, you're definitely going to want to check out our Alpha Mesh Tech jacket.